bit about your business. What is it? What do you do? And all those great things.
So what I do is a custom gifting company, and I make gifts for businesses, everyday people, but my main focus right now is businesses. I like to be able to help out, especially local businesses right now, helping them for the holidays, giving thank you gifts to other businesses or clients and customers, and really putting their brand into the gift.
And how long have you been doing it for?
3 years. I'm on my 3rd year right now. Yeah, so it's been really fun.
Yeah, is it getting easier or?
You would think it would get easier, but I think being in this, in the Hello Life Academy kind of shifted my thinking. So now I have like all these brand new ideas that I just kind of want to work on, so I'm finding that it's easy in some ways and harder in others.
So let's talk a little bit about that clarity, because you're an Academy member and I'm so thankful for that. What are some of the things that you've had clarity on in the last few months?
For clarity, I really know exactly where I want my business to go now. When I first started, I think I was kind of not confused, but I had so many ideas and I just didn't really know where to put them and which ones to focus on first. So I find with the Academy, it kind of just makes me really focus on what's important right now and keep building off of that. And it's funny how things shift and change, but it really, really has been working well. And I love it.
I think too, like with the Academy, looking at the community, maybe you could talk about this, but one of the things that I see from you and from a lot of the clients is we're not so afraid to make those changes.
Every entrepreneur or business owner, I think that we're all in that trial and error phase.
Yeah.
Always. And I think that with the Academy, you have a group of ladies that really sit there and say, hey, like, this is what you should focus on, or this is what you need to work on next, and this is going to work and this is not going to work. So it kind of cuts out some of the trial and error because some people have already been through it and they help you through it, which is really awesome.
Yeah, and I think too, what's really cool, I call myself an outsider. I'm like, from an outside perspective, I'm right in there, but I noticed that, and this is from every experience in life, we don't know what we don't know, so we can't ask the questions. So having the women, like you just said, sometimes somebody might have already done their Instagram account and reached 10,000 people, and other people are like, I've never done email marketing. So those conversations start to open up. And what would you say has been your most favorite part about the community?
Oh gosh, just the engagement and the connection. Just so many connections with wonderful ladies, and just not even at like a business level, just on a personal level, I feel like I'm so connected, and I feel like even after the group, that we'll still be together.
Yeah.
It's just such a great group.
That's one of my favorite things. We've had clients from like 3 years ago who start connecting with a new member, and then they build all these great collaborations that it's like expanding and expanding and expanding. So one of the things that's come up for you in your business in the short period of time that we've worked together is almost a new business, right?
Yeah, it's exciting actually. And I never thought it would take that turn. And that's what I meant when I said you just it's taken its turn, and it's just really great. Like I thought that maybe it would be a great thing to start, and I didn't really think that it would take off. I just thought, hold back a little bit. But then, the more I get into the Academy and the more that people are pushing and the more you see everybody else doing so many great things, makes you want to strive to be that much more.
I love that. I want to get that tattooed on my body. It's like, because you are doing an amazing job, and what you're doing is you're motivating other people, but at the same time, you're being inspired by what they're doing too. So, you, of all the Academy members, really let others shine, and I love that about you. And I love having you as a member, because you're like always celebrating everyone and you're always pushing them. And then I think you push yourself from that. You're like, hey, I can do this.
Yeah. I strive off of that. And I think just seeing other people do amazing things makes me want to do amazing things. And it's not because I want to be better than them or just like them. I want to do it in my own way, but it just like, oh, that's awesome. Like such a good idea. And then I have ideas branched off of that. So
yes. And it's the saying, I'm really bad at sayings, but it's like, if she can do it, so can I.
Totally.
And that's who we're surrounded with right now in the Academy. It's like, okay, if this person can get on stage, or if this person can start a new sub business from their current business, I can do it too. And that's,
Yeah, I think when I started the academy, I was a little deflated because I didn't know, you bounce ideas off of your friends and family and like you get the yays or the nays, but it's not somebody who's going through it, so it's not the same. So it's kind of nice to bounce those ideas off people and be like, what do you do for this? And even if it's something simple or something, elaborate, but I mean, everyone has an idea and has a way to help you out. It's not to cut you down. It's not to make you feel bad about your idea, even if it sucked,
yeah.
but maybe they'll be like, hey, try this instead or something, and it's really, really helpful. And I really feel like it kind of pushes you to the next level.
I love that. Thank you for saying that. And it's true, there are no silly questions. Like in that group, it's so safe. It's really, really beautiful to watch. It's like, some people are like, I do not know how to do an Instagram story. Okay, here's how. I do not know how to file for a LLC. Okay, let's help this person. So such a range of things. So moving into the new year, what's next for you?
Well, there's so much things, but the one thing that I think I'm going to focus on is more for my business for other businesses. So social media plus the branding with the gifting and the thank yous kind of thing. I think that can kind of tie in together.
It's going to be so cool to see because they're parallel, that you're talking to the same target market and you're bringing them together so you can serve your client. Like it's so smart. I have to tell you, you have one client that you can serve in multiple ways.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I already see a big difference in the shift of my business. So I think that connecting the two now is just where I got to do, where I haven't really done that yet. So that'll be my focus in the new year.
I'm excited for you. Thank you so much for being with us in the Academy and spending time with me today.